Well guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Slovenia, and this week it's all about the bees. We have Bled, we have birthdays. Well, it is my birthday. And rumour has it, we might even have bears. Oh, the bears. The bears, 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 bears. Slovenia, you're bloomin' marvellous. Let's get into it. Well guys, after a pretty picturesque drive into western Slovenia, we have arrived at Tolmin Gorge. 20 euros for two to get in, and we're going to do this sort of circular walk, which is about 2k, takes about between an hour and a half. I don't think it's as popular as Vintar Gorge, but it still looks quite busy.
And we've parked in P3, which is a free car park, and in the summer months there's a shuttle bus that runs...
A shuttle bus?
Bus that runs every 30 minutes on the hour and half hour.
Yeah, so it's about probably about a 5k, maybe walk if you wanted to do that. There's two parking lots, P3, P2, and then P1's paid parking but no camper vans.
Oh, and a girl tried to bring her dog on the shuttle bus and it's not allowed, so I'm afraid you can't bring dogs.
That was not a dog, it was a little tiny
I felt a bit sorry because she said I'll put it in the bag, but he wouldn't even let her do that. So
I would have just said, it's not my dog, it's my very small, hairy child.
Tolmin Gorge, not Tomlin. Been a while since I've had to correct you, but then I did say, would I call it a brush instead of a bus? I think we better just go. Going to check out the temperature. No swimming allowed here though. Ooh, it's fresh enough. Yeah.
Refreshing.
Yeah, that's nice. I'd say it's probably Port Rush in the middle of summer.
And off she goes up over the bridge without
Oh wow. Lovely views up here.
She's probably moaning that she doesn't have a bridge all to herself. That's what we join her.
You set my world on fire.
Into the caves we go.
This is the sort of place I'd normally bang my head on something.
Yep, I shall link to the exact video she's talking about. In fact, if I do remember correctly...
And it was twice.
You banged your head twice. So this, guys, is the thermal spring, which is interesting given the fact you're not allowed to bathe in the waters.
Oh, that's very nice.
Oh, yeah. Pretty cool indeed.
How lovely is that? So clear, look at it.
Been great back in the day to be able to kind of wade through there.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
That's gorgeous. That light and everything. Oh. And I'm not even a photographer.
Look at you, David Bailey.
Denied.
Oh dear. Look at her, look at her, look at her. You drop your phone, you get in there to get it yourself.
I can squeeze through that. It's just rock all the way through. Probably takes you down to the spring, which we're also denied.
Every single day, you set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Well guys, once again, I have lost her.
Hello! Hello! Oh. Apparently I've got 15 minutes to get back in, so I better go.
Better go and get her. She's always just clearing off. That's not even a nooks and cranny, that's just Some sort of rope bridge, Indiana Jones style. And bouncy rope bridge again. Lordy.
I think you can walk up, you have 15 minutes, so I'm going to be going.
See, doesn't care about you guys. She's just like, I want to get going. Wow. Seems to me this is rather bouncy though. Yep, she's gone. Gone, gone, gone. Oh, look where she's taking us. You alright over there?
Yeah, a little bit out of breath.
We're now climbing up out of the gorge. Quite steep. You ready to go?
I am.
Let's do it. Oh, and we're off again. I think we're pretty much almost at the top, to be honest. So apparently we're going to now look at a rock that looks like a bear.
I don't think that looks like a bear. Do you?
Where is it?
I thought no, do. Is it meant to be that? Because it says when the moss grows on it, it looks like a bear with tufty hair. Maybe you get a better view up there, but hang on a minute, let me get my map out. I'm sure it didn't look like that on the map.
Nah, mate, no bear I've ever seen.
You set my world on fire.
What have you been looking at?
A mythical wild woman.
You mean a big mirror?
Now, apparently she used to control, according to folklore, the passage between the cave and the river or something. I think I didn't read it fully. There was people sitting around and just speed read.
Spud.
But she had long blonde hair, so it could have been me when I was younger.
And off she goes to the crannies. It's a mythical wild woman. Oh, she's looking sad. Oh, look. Denied again.
What's that book for formation remind you of? Such a child.
Childish. 20 minutes to food.
Oh, it's uphill and it's hot. Maybe not.
Back down to the van for food, I think. Bit of a drama. So that was a Bernese mountain dog.
Bernese mountain dog.
And it was really, really struggling, and we passed it a couple of times and we ended up giving the last of our water over to it. It was with a Dutch couple.
Yeah.
And then we just thought, let's see whether we can get us some help. So I ran down the road and flagged
Stopped
down.
the first car and I said, "Do you speak English?" They go, "No, we don't speak English." Okay then. And then Nigel found a German car.
And so they loaded the dad of the dog into the car with another chap, and they've driven down, and the mum of the dog is walking down with the other German lady. So dog rescued.
Yeah,
dog
thank
rescued.
you, dog rescuers.
Yes.
But it was, you could really see it was struggling, bless it. That was a horrible moment.
Now we realise with no water between us that we've got a 10k walk back to the van
Maybe
or something.
somebody will pick up us.
Yeah, no.
Pick up us? I need some water.
Oh, Basil Brush here. So guys, we have brought ourselves about half an hour sort of further north along this Socker River, which is behind me here, and the colour of the water is stunning. And that's even with the distant rumble of thunder overhead as well. So we've just parked up in a car park for an hour. Most of the car parks around here are Easy Park. And we're just going to have a bit of a wander along the river a little bit. It looks very inviting as well. Hopefully, where we're going to park up tonight, we'll be able to get our sorry asses in that river. Oh, something tells me there's a storm brewing. Goodness me.
I feel like I'm in a movie, like The Wizard of Oz or something with the storm brewing up.
Are you the Tin Man?
I've got the Cowardly Lion.
Once again, I need to learn my lesson. Remove dots from map. A nice relaxing, watch the river, chill out for a bit before driving on. What's that dot on the map, Nigel? Oh, that's the Socker River viewpoint. Need to go, even though we had a very good view of it there. And now we're wandering around in the storm because Nicola wants to go see a dot. So how much further is it?
About 80 metres, but I've just seen that there's a entry prohibited sign. The bridge is closed off. Well, we've got 30 minutes to get back for the ticket.
Remove dots, Nigel, remove dots from the map.
But this is unusual.
Nicola and her dots. Oh, by the way, €39 a night, not even including electricity.
You're kidding me?
So that's a no-no.
Oh no, it's not worth it.
Maybe I won't need to get my ass in the river to get wet.
I can say we haven't had this in a
I
while.
don't know.
It's refreshing anyway.
Well, good morning, guys. Spandex is on. So we have arrived at Bled. We're at Camping River Bled, which is about 2k outside of the village of Bled. And so we decided today, it's a Sunday, we're just gonna walk down to Bled. It's about 2k down, run around the lake, taking in the viewpoints, eating ourselves silly as we go. You know, got to keep those calories up.
Did you put your pasta in?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've actually
I
stacked
haven't.
with food.
I'm a bit perturbed. I've got 2 rolls, a couple of boiled eggs, and a nectarine. That's not going to keep me going all day. Whereas he's got this like massive tub of like enough pasta for 4 people, which I don't like, unfortunately, because he puts pesto all over it.
Fail to prepare to fail. Yeah, so we'll go around the lake, taking in the viewpoints, taking in some coffees as we go, and mosey back up again. But yeah, even though we are now we've just exited 1st of September today, we've just exited the top season, we're now in high season, but it's still very, very busy. So we're expecting Bled, especially on a Sunday, to still be very busy, but let's go and explore. Oh, and by the way, the campsite, really expensive.
And really nice.
It is a really
It's
nice campsite.
lovely. Yeah, they've got 2 pools, which is, there's a family pool and an adult pool. And the bar restaurant's nice, food a little bit pricey, drinks
Not too bad.
mid-range.
Yeah, mid-range, yeah.
Yeah, but it's lovely. It's got a really nice feel to the campsite. And we'll take you down and show you the beach and river, like a river beach.
We might even go dipping in that.
It was coldish, but I think we could just about manage it.
Right, that's our cue to get shuffling.
Going.
I wouldn't say running just yet.
No, because my Achilles are definitely
Somewhere
complaining.
between walking and running, but let's go and
Shuffling,
explore
yeah.
Bled and Lake Bled. Well, there we go. We've made it down to, it's only a mile and a half from the campsite. How's the breathing?
Yeah, I'm just unfit. Just unfit. I need to get back to the UK, get some flat roads, and build my flat up before I get to the hills. I think. I'm not happy because I hate being unfit, but hey, it is what it is.
Anyway,
Too many cakes and bread.
definitely too much bread. Right, but we're gonna slowly walk, run, shuffle around Lake Bled. It's quite peaceful at the moment, actually, which is quite nice. But yeah, let's go and explore Lake Bled.
Oh, yeah, we're off.
So the first little climb.
Now we're going uphill.
Yeah, so around Lake Bled there was obviously a couple of viewpoints. We actually already ran past one. Might come back and do that later, but this is one of the first ones, which hopefully will give us some nice views down over Lake Bled. Might also be, even though it is only 9:30 in the morning,
I'm thinking of lunch.
might already be a pasta stop.
I might even force myself to eat pesto.
That's my pasta.
You've got enough for like a whole troop of people. You'll be fine.
That's me told. Right, go on girl, up the hill. Oh, here we go. Big steps.
I have a breather.
That's a big way down as well. Flip.
This is a bit more technical than I was expecting.
There's your Stairmaster right there.
Right, I need to get some breath before I do that.
Step machine all the way to the top.
I think it's best not to look up, just keep going.
Those steps weren't too bad.
No, they're all right. Well, I had to pause halfway, but
Stunning views of the little island. But we've still got further to go.
I think we're at the second viewpoint. I think there's 3, so I think we've got a little bit further.
Almost time for pasta. And we find it.
They don't make it easy.
No, the signposts just disappear after a while. But this is the higher viewpoint. I think you can actually go on up to the cliff top, the actual peak. But this is the main viewpoint of Lake Blade, which is where we will take on some substance and then make our way back down the sketchy paths. Should be fun. That's really beautiful.
Although I still think you've got a good view from halfway up. Really. A bit late now, all the way up.
We're pleasing some people. You're already getting stuck into my pasta. Didn't even spot that. I don't like pesto pasta. I don't like pesto pasta. Give me some pesto pasta.
Trying to get the bits with less pesto on.
Poking over your fingers.
Bits like that with less pesto.
Thanks, Mum, for the spork. Would you like some more?
Thank you. I'll just have a couple of bits just to give you a bit more energy again.
I'll have one of your eggs. Back down we go. Sketchy all the way. We'll see you at the bottom. Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Actually, it's not too bad.
That is rather refreshing.
It's absolutely gorgeous in here.
It's quite
Perfect.
It's quite bizarre whenever a duck swims past you, though.
It goes whack, whack, whack. Oh, it's really lovely
Very
in
nice.
here. Really lovely.
Nice and refreshing after the hike.
Yeah.
I mean, we've still got another probably 5-6 miles of running to do, but hey,
I don't think what I'm doing is running, really.
shuffling.
It is a big...
We have also spotted just up here there's somebody get a coffee, which is good. So.
I think we deserve it. We've done quite a hike today. It is so clear out here. You can see the monsters coming.
Oh my gosh.
Is that me you're talking about?
Apparently, if you're good to the environment and nice to the fairies, they keep the river, their lake monsters away. So I think we've been okay to the environment, haven't we?
When you ask for a Nutella croissant and they bring you a Nutella big pot of it. Oh, hang on a minute, someone wants in on the action.
I got marmalade. Now I've got croissant envy.
There's a bit of wasp.
Oh,
Bit of wasps. We're supposed to be running, Nicola.
can't hear you.
That's us almost back. Just over 8.25 miles. The girl did well. The girl did very well. And I think now it's probably going to be an afternoon of chilling out. The campsite has a swimming pool as well. Sweet. And I guess we'll catch up tomorrow. But I'm sure we'll be back out exploring Blade again. I hear there's a castle to be had. Oh,
I'm done. I'm done.
she's done. We'll catch up tomorrow. Just in case you're wondering, this is what we want to see. Nervous?
Really, really nervous, yeah. A lot of money for a no-show. Yeah, we've got big beds.
Nicholas Harper! And we're off. Okay guys, we're not going to be very quiet, we're in the hide. And our guide has And he's also left the door open.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit weird. And do you know what else? There was a big tough hunting camouflage guy. We got the old guy with the gold chain and the white t-shirt.
And now we wait for bears. In case you're wondering, that is not a bear.
I need a wee. I don't know if I just got here.
Okay, he's just put me to shame by showing me a picture he took on his phone. So the bear that was a male, about 100 kilograms, maybe about 8 years old. So that was a mother and cub. Interestingly, something spooked him in the forest, and the mother buggered off like an absolute champion. Wow. So that was a male, and then about 10 minutes later, a mother and her cub. That was incredible. Yo, bear.
Oh my word.
my goodness me.
I mean, wow.
So literally,
It must have been less than 5 minutes
Yeah.
after the guide came back after putting the food out.
and the big meal came along.
Yeah, and he was there for half an hour. And then we probably had a gap of another
10 minutes.
10 minutes maybe maximum. And then I saw another big one coming from another direction. I thought, don't think that's the same one. And then you'd seen it. And then suddenly I saw another bear with it, and it was smaller.
Female and its cub.
It's a cub.
Little 1-year-old cub. Now, what was quite interesting was, obviously, you hear about the females being very protective of their young. The female got spooked. She was gone.
Yeah. And the cub, his ears pricked up and he was looking about, but it didn't seem too fazed by anything. And he hung around for another good 5 minutes or so. And she didn't come back. She didn't come back either. And then he realised that she wasn't around
Yeah.
and took off. But we had pretty much a whole hour.
Whole hour with him.
That was incredible. But obviously, once you've seen 3, they're like, okay, well, I'm going to get an early night.
Getting early night here.
But you know what? Doesn't matter. We've seen a male, a female, and a cub. You can't get better than that.
And just one other little thing. Whenever the lady in the information was given this sort of bit of a preamble, apparently, if you sort of come across a bear, one of the things that you can do is lay down bits of your clothing. So I reckon if you ever see a naked man or woman running out of the forest, take off, because there's a bear quite coming after them. So, well, I reckon if they smelt our socks, they'd be like, nah, I'm not going after them. But that was
Incredible. Well
fabulous.
worth the money. Well worth the money.
Oh, the bears!
And we might not have got Crocodile Dundee as our guide, but I didn't care who was there.
Yeah, there were 2 guides. One of them was definitely Crocodile Joe, and one of them was...
Yeah, one of them was like a,
He was
old
great.
action man in camouflage gear, and one of them was more like Crocodile Dundee actually, as he was getting older. But you know what? It didn't matter. He only spoke a tiny bit of English.
Bears.
It was all about the bears.
Bears, bears, bears.
Yeah. And we got a badge now.
No, we did get a badge.
We got a badge each.
Bears, badgers. Badgers? Bears, badges.
And beer. You had a beer before you went?
I go get another one now as well.
Oh, if only there was a burger. It could be a quadruple 4. Can you see when I get excited, I don't stop talking. It's been a good week, considering the past few weeks how bad they've been. This has been a good week.
Fabulous, guys. Fabulous. Oh, the bears. The bears, bears, bears. Bears.